Anyone like to summarize these krit pratyayas with examples in the sentences, how they are used? First one is tavyat or tavya. I should also write tavya. Tavya tavyat. Tavyat tavyani raha iti sutram. Any examples? So tavya tavyat, how are they used? For example,
छात्रेण व्याकरणपाठं पठितव्यम्. छात्रेण व्याकरणपाठः पठितव्यः.
छात्रेण व्याकरणपाठः पठितव्यः. So note that, as we have seen, what are the common characteristics of the or gunadharma of these krit pratyayas? Krit pratyayaha generally come as visheshanam. They are, first of all, they are added to dhatus. Just to summarize, they are added to dhatus to make a new pratipadikam, and then that pratipadikam, to that a supratyaya is added to make it a subanta padam, subantam, and that is used in the language. Now note that this krit pratyaya, as you might have seen this, krit pratyaya is, see this book talks about panchavruttaya. So there are panchavrittis are there. Vritti means what? Process, you can say. So what are the panchavrittis which are given here, right? Panchavrittaya, detailed discussion of panchavrittis, which is this. Here, 5 vrittis, brief explanation. Sanadyanta dhatu vritti, krit vritti, tadhita vritti, samasa vritti, ekashesha vritti. Sanadyanta dhatu vritti. What happens here? A new root derived from a root or a noun. Krit vritti, a new nominal base derived from a root. Nominal base means pratipadikam. Tadhita vritti, again, a nominal base means pratipadikam derived from another subantam. And samasa vritti, a new nominal pratipadikam derived by compounding two or more subanta padani. And then ekashesha vritti, a new pratipadikam derived by keeping one word out of many. What are the examples? Quickly, you can see Sanadyanta dhatu vritti example, new root means new dhatu is derived here. So all other vrittis, new pratipadika is derived. But this one, Sanadyanta dhatu vritti, a new dhatu is derived from another dhatu or another subantam. Example here, Sanadyanta dhatu vritti, san pratyaya. Sun is the first pratyaya. Sun, etc. About 12-13 pratyayas are there in this group. Sun, young, young look, etc. Kech, kamyach, etc. Those are also there in this group. So sun pratyaya yada vidhiyate tada Katham bhavati rupam dhatuh nutana dhatuh nishpadyate. Nich is also in this. Sun. Example. Anyone? So, patadhatoh sun iti pratyah प्रत्ययोजनेन नूतनधातोः निष्पत्तिः भवति यथा पठ sun is used, these different dhatus are used in different pratyayas are used in different senses. To sun means icharthaka, yatha pat sun pipat pipatishyati, right? It becomes pipatishyati. Then pa dhatu sun, after adding pipasati. So these are the different. Similarly, in Dijanta is also there, etc. Now, Kruturutti, Krut, a nominal root derived from root. This is what we was the subject of this course. The Krut is again a set of pratyas. Tadita is also a set of pratyas. Tadita examples are a new Pratipadikam derived from another Subantam. Tadita examples.
दासरति पुत्र दशरथस्य पुत्रः दासरति like that.
Yeah. Dasharati, Jamadagni,
गुणवान् धनवान्
Gunavan, Dhanavan, and
बलवान्
then Vainateya, Kausalya, etc.
कुन्ती पुत्रः कौन्तेयः
Vasudeva, etc. Then what are the other one? Mayavi. Then other things are like Aishwaryam, Samarthyam. So those are all Tadhita, Tadhitanta Padani. Then Samasa Vritti, that is a widely studied Samasa Vritti, Samasta Padani. Two or more words combined. Example, Katham Bhavati.
Mata Pitarau.
Mahapurusha.
Rama Lakshmana Chitragna.
Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrugnaha. Then Ekashesha Vritti is a new nominal base derived by keeping one word out of many. So in case of that, this is also similar to Samasa Vritti, where one or more word join, but only one remains in this Ekashesha Vritti. Some people, they tuck it under that Samasa Vritti only, but the joining happens, but this is can be considered a separate one. Ekashesha Vritti. Udaharanam katham bhavati?
Pitarau.
Pitarau. Mata cha pita cha pitarau. It can be done Mata Pitarau also, where it becomes remains Samasta Padam. Ekashesha means only one word remains. That is Pitarau, which means Mata cha pita cha. Also it could be in two elder, your fathers, right? Like Pitarau, Pita, Pitarau, Pitara. In that Dvivachanam, all Dvivachanam, Bhavachanam, they are Ekashesha Vritti, basically, like Balakau, balaka plus balaka become balaka. There are two balakas actually. So you can say balaka plus balakaha in the sentence when we are using. But instead of that, we shorten it like balakau, balakaha. So under this krut vritti, krut as a set of those about 141 vrittiyas are added, can be added to dhatus to create a new pratipadikam. Right.
So is this the 5 ways only, or is there any more ways that we get these nominals, base or root?
No.
Or are there more in the list? Because, yeah.
No, these are only vrittis. After this noun, in this case, krut tadita samasa noun has got supratyas added, or three pratyas added. But to get the base is the root, new root. One is aupadeshaka dhatavas santi. Aupadeshaka means which are originally listed in the dhatu patha, about 1950 or 2000 dhatus. Those are the original. And top of that you add this sanadi pratyaha. So you get the derived root forms. These are not aupadeshaka, these are anaupadeshaka. Then that is the get to the new root. The other way to get the new pratipadikas is this, adding to dhatu plus root. Sorry, dhatu plus krut pratyaya. Get the krut vritti.
So there are exactly 5 ways that we can get this root or nominal stem,
yes.
or nominal base,
yeah.
right? So starting from the dhatus, original dhatus.
So there was another question before also, right? So the one way to see it, to get the pratipadikam, krut vritti is the starter. From the dhatu, the krut kridanta padam has to be derived first before getting into tadhita samasa or ekashesha, right? So all these tadhitas or samasta pada or ekashesha pada, so those are also derived from another subanta padam. Right? To get the subanta padam first, it has to be derived. One is supratyaya, so removing the supratyaya, it has to have pratipadikam. Then to get how is the pratipadikam? So how the pratipadikam derived? So from the krut vritti, the base pratipadikam is derived from the krut vritti, the process of adding the krut pratyaya to dhatu. So that briefly we talked before. Then from this, whatever we get, the kridanta padam, that is the pratipadikam. From there, other tadhita samasta pada, whatever is can be derived later. So all the pratipadikas are derived from the root or dhatus through kridanta as a kridanta padam. And some of the words or pratipadikas which are found in the language, for which there is no krut pratyaya apparently, which is not found, are also supported by unadi pratyaya. Unadi pratyaya are a set of pratyaya starting with un. They are either somewhere in the previous Vyakarana Shastra, coming to Paniniya Shastra, they were not counted, they were lost, so they were also supported. So such words are also supported by unadi pratyaya, which are basically supporting the derivation of pratipadikas, which apparently could not be done using this general krut, listed krut pratyayas. For example, the first one is un itself, una. In the unadi, there is a un pratyaya, un. For example, if you take vayu, that vayu, how it is derived. So, generally we can't support this thing is in the krut pratyaya. So, va dhatu is a vati, so, which flows, vati iti. Then you add the u pratyaya there from the unadi, you get the vayu iti pratipadikam, wind.
So, upasargas are not considered this kind of vrittis.
Upasarga is a different addition, like a prefix. Upasarga means how? Vritti is the derivation of either new dhatu or new pratipadikam. Right? That is a process. Now on top, once you get the dhatu, new dhatu or original dhatu, then upasarga is optional, right? Upasarga you can add, then you can add the stri pratyaya also. But the basic root word remains the same. Like rabha dhatu asti. Rabha dhatu, you add this rakta pratyaya, then you get rabdha. So that rabdha is a pratipadikam kridanta padam asti, that's fine. Then you can add any upasarga to it, and like arabdha.
So upasarga is added in the end, Mahodaya, so it's before these other things are added.
Upasarga comes after, at the end, depending on what you want to do with that. Upasarga comes even after adding the lakara also.
Okay, then probably, okay.
Like gacchati, gamadhatu asti. So that a upasarga is added after all the processing is done at the end. So for example, if you take gamadhatu, which one is that? The latlakara rupam kim bhavati gacchati.
Yeah.
And first you derived gacchati, then you add at the end agacchati, then the meaning changes to from going to coming. Then if you want to use litlakara, then litlakara form of gama is jagama. Jagama means he went. This is the litlakara form. Then if you want to say he came, then you add after jagama, ajagama. Okay, going back. So tavyat, these are so all these krit pratyayas are comes in the tritiya adhyaya of ashtadhyayi. So that's why you see all this 3.3. This third adhyaya. So here tavyat, aniyaraha, so etc. are there. So initially how generally the sutras or ashtadhyayi style is that it starts with default sutra, which at the top level it applies to whatever all the sutras it follows that follow the first sutra. Then under that there will be exceptions. So if this condition is there, then this different sutra applies, this thing happens. So if something doesn't fall or doesn't have a like exception or apavada or overriding, so then what happens, the default sutra has to be applied. So krut, where do we go with the krut here? So initially they just define krita as a one thing that it is applied to dhatoho iti adhikara. So in that dhatoho, all the krut pratyas are applied to only dhatus, not applied to anything else. And then also this krut pratyas, when the krudanta padas are by default defined as the coming applied in the kartari sense, kartari krut. Then under different circumstances or different pratyas, there could be overrides. So tavyat is one such thing where they could be used in the karmani or bhave artha. Tavyat and aniyarat also. Tavyat, aniyar, they all are used in a similar sense. Actually, yat net cap no cap also. Yat net cap also. Right? Tavyat, aniyar, yat net cap. There is 5. See, these are called what? Krutya. Not krutya pratyaha. That's another subgroup under the krut pratyaya. So these are like karmani or bhave can be used. Like tavyat gantavya. Yatha mahodayana udahritam. Yatha chatrena vyakarana patha patitavya. So there patitavya. This is being used in the karmani prayoga, which is parallel to Vidhiling prayoga. Pathet chhatraha patham pathet. So that Vidhiling prayoga, when we use patatu, which is a lot also in the case of should be done. So in that sense, to draw the in the parallel sense, this tavyatani yaryatanyati can be used. So mostly they are used in karmani bhave that we have seen, gamaniya, etc., neya, deya, meya, karya, tena karyam, tena stutyam, tena stutyaha, as a visheshanam to the karma padam. But also in some cases, we have seen that they can be used, they are found to be used in karana, other karakas also. Okay? Like sthaniyam ityukte, something that is used to do, used to bathe, like maybe churna or a soap or something. Sthaniyam churnam. So these tavyat, aniyar, yat, nyat, so why are these, especially this yat, nyat, kyap, the output, the form looks similar, like neya, deya, karya, ending in ya only. So what is the difference? Why are these three different things defined here? Again, to support different dhatus, like acho, yat, the dhatus ending in the ach, they get this yat pratyaya, ru, halal, nyat. So this is again coming to apavadatva choyat, because ru is also ach, right? But if there is a vikara like a kru dhatu, then you add a nyat, a smru dhatu. Right? So there you add nyat because we want the ruddhi there, karya, because ana is added to make it to get the ruddhi karya. So in different senses, this are different to support different derivations. The different anubandhas are added. Anubandha means the supporting letters, like In the Vyat, the first one, Takara at the end is Anubandha, Ani, Refa at the end is Anubandha, Yat, Nyat, Kyapa, the Yat, the Takara, Nyat, Na, and Ta, Kyapa, Ka, and Pa. So these are Anubandha Varna. Yatha, Anubandha Varnas are added for different purposes. Like mostly they are added to effect or affect to do something, as we saw in the net case. Ana makes it to Vruddhikare there. In the Kyapa, Ka, wherever it is Ka, you see mostly it is added to Guna Nisheda, Guna Vruddhi Nisheda, Guna doesn't happen, E doesn't become A, etc. And then also Samprasaranam Bhavati, to make it Samprasarana, and Pakara makes it Pit, and Pit. When it is Pit, Pakarasya It Bhavati, It means Lopa. Pakarasya It Bhavati, then different other karyas happens in the processing as per the derivation of that word as per the Ashtadhyayi. So here we have the etistu, shasuru, dru, jushik, ityadi, etesham dhatoho kyapa bhavati. So we have the examples here, stuti, shishya, etc. Stutya, in that you see the pakarasya effect. Stutya, there is in between, takara is there, stutya, that in between, because the dhatu is tu dhatu. Adding a ya there, in that ka and in that kappa, ka and pa removed, and only ya remains. There's tu plus ya, and in between there is a ta there, stutya. To support this derivation, pakara is added there, pit. Like again, we have this another sutra. What is the sutra? To get the ta in between there, aswasya piti prati tuk. So with such derivations, with such adding the anubandhas, such derivations are supported. In some cases, the adding this anubandhas mostly at the end, they are just for the ucharana saukaryartham. So they don't have any specific purpose in many cases, only to make it easy to ucharana, that pratyaya, some anubandhas are added. And then in some cases, in many cases actually, to support some of the word forms which are very rare, like they are just one of a kind of word forms. So what Ashtadhyayi does, it doesn't specifically make some pratyayas for that. It just says nipatanat sadhu. Nipatanat means just take it, just don't worry about the derivation or what is the pratyaya, etc. Just take that word as it is. But it does mention that word. Some words I don't recall right now. There are many words like that. Many words which it says nipatanat sadhu. Just take it. For example, there is one here, janita, janitru, truch pratyaya is there, which comes to the kartari. So there, janita, janitru is the jana dhatu. So jana dhatu plus tru, actually it becomes one who janayati is one who creates something, right? Janadhatu is what is the meaning of janadhatu? Jayate, right, in the latlakara. What is the meaning of jayate?
Is it to
Hari Om. Shamata. I forgot.
No problem.
Late joining. Mahodaya, I passed Provesh examination.
Congratulations. Very nice. Prajwal Mahodaya.
Not with good marks, but not with good marks. I got 69 marks.
That's great. Prajwal Mahodaya. What is the jayate?
to born, to give birth, is it?
Not to give birth, to born.
To be born, yes.
Yeah. Janayati is to give birth.
Yes.
That's a nijanta prayoga.
Yes.
Janayati.
Yes.
So we have jayate means jantuhu jayate. So the animal is born or something. Jantuhu jayate, something himself is born. So there, but janayati is the nijanta form. So now we have the form here janita or janitru, one who creates, creator. Janita, janitru. So actually it should have become janayitru. Right? So, but when it is used in the mantra sense, janayitru is generally we can use it. Janayita iti, is one who creates. But there is also in the mantras especially we find janita, janitru iti rupam. So how this rupa is supported? So just gives one sutra called janita mantra. In the mantra vishayaka janita, if you find the janitru, then there is no separate process or steps or pratyaya etc. defined. So it just says that nich is lopa. Nich lopa has to happen there because janayita there is a nich there. Janaya, there is a nich. But we want to use janita. So how is the nich lopa katam bhavati? Nipatena, nipatanat iti. So there is no separate like a sutra to derive it. Nipatanat bhavati iti. Just take the janita as it is.
This is Trucha.
We are talking about the different things we talked. Truch, this is Chitruch. We are talking Janita, Jan plus Truch, Janitru. Janayitru is the creator. But in the same sense, when in the mantra Vishaka Prayoga, Janita can be used. Similarly, we have the Shamita also. Shamayitru, one who does something, but if you are using in the Yajna Vishaka Prayoga Kale, Shamita iti Prayogopi Darshyate. तथा कथं भवति शमयिता becomes Shamita. Again, Nechalopa Nipatanat Sadhu iti. Okay, so few minutes left here. So Tavyat, all these things we went through already. But now Tavatu Shatrishana Chalyat Ganyaktin Twa Lapatuman. Now about here, let's talk about this Swara Prakarana also, or Swara Vishaye. So some of the Anubandhas are added here to support the Swara which is supposed to be used for that derived Pratipadikam. Now, again to quickly recall, so there are, when we talk Swara, these are not vowels, we are not talking about vowels. Swara like a to, to au. No, not those swaras, but the tone, like anudatta udatta swarita swaras. What are these anudatta udatta swarita? Anybody remember?
Anudatta means short, no? Udatta means uchai. Swarita,
Rising and
normal.
falling.
Is it okay? Samyak?
Yeah.
Pronounce उच्चारणभेदाः सन्ति.
Prajwal, what are you saying?
I just meant that it's like intonation, like maybe when you hear some Chinese people speaking, so they have this tone in their language. So is it somehow similar to that?
So one Lakshmikant Mahodaya said, Uchchaihi udatta, Nichaihi anudatta, Samahara swaritaha. The combination of those two is swarita. Combination means not middle. The combination is starting with udatta and ending with anudatta in the same matra kala. Matra kala is same. Matra means the duration to ucharana of a swara or a vowel is same. And this swara or these tones are applied to swaras only not to vyanjanas. So here, udatta, anudatta, udatta like normal, udatta is like ka, so this is again relative, like when you are saying a word like agnimi, purohitam, this first one, agnimi, agni, idu anudatta, starting with the low, agni, 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 so there is going up, agni, E, that ikara there coming there becomes udatta. Then the me continues, me, that me starting with the udatta and then dropping, me, that becomes swarita, agnimi, that. So there, in the krita pratyas also, the anubandhas are added here to indicate those swaras in many cases. Now, that means maybe in those days this intonations or tone was more widely used, but at least in case when it is used in the reciting mantras, this becomes important to bring that effect, I think, or mantra samarthyam. So here first one, not first one, this one, adyudattaha. No, I should have removed this. Not necessary. Okay, here adyudatascha. So that is the sutram. This is not necessary. Adyudatascha. So this one 313. So this one is defining the default one. So what it means is pratyasya adiswarah udatta bhavati. Pratyasya, if there is a this is the default. Like if all others are like exceptions overriding this adyudatascha. If not, no, actually I'm going to mute you. Okay. So adyudatascha. So the pratyasya adiswarah udatta bhavati. Tavya, for example. So let's go to tavya, right? So tavya, not tavyat, tavya. In this pratyaya, what is the pratyaya? Tavya. Example is gantavya. So how do you pronounce it? Pratyayasya adiswaraha. In the gantavya, where is the pratyaya? Pratyayasya adiswaraha ka bhavati? Anybody? In this gantavya. Huh? Which one?
उत्तरस्य अकारः.
तकारोत्तर अकारः. Correct. तकारोत्तर अकारः उदात्तस्वरः भवति. So if it is pronounced like gantavya, so all in the like a similar tone. We are not saying adiswarah udattah. Gantavya. So that udatta swara, if it is there, then it is a tavya pratyaya. And this adyudatascha pratyasya adiswara udatta comes as a default. So wherever there is no other swara sutras are applying, so this we have to take adyudatascha iti sutrabalena or the sutrabalat pratyasya adiswara udatta bhavati. Now the next one is titswaritam. If you take this titswaritam, yatra takarah it asti tatra tit pratyasya adiswara swaritah bhavati. Yatha udaharanam tavyat yatra nyat. Everywhere there is a takara it asti tit. So in this case pratyasya adiswara swaritah bhavati. Not udattana. It becomes swarita. So example here, tavyat. So here same gantavya, but akara swarita bhavati, not Lakshmikant Modak, can you
उदात्त.
keep it muted unless you want to speak. Udatta, now the thing has to be changed, the swara has to be changed. Like, then when you are saying akara, that swarita has to come there. And that how it was there, agnimi, gantavya. So when you are, if it is dropping at a from udatta to anudatta, then it becomes swarita. So that kind of ucharana or swara, if it is happening there, then it is a tavyat pratyaya. Swara prakarana, which is nowadays prayana lupta eva. So the other one is upottamam riti. So upottamam riti, udaharanam rit. Now rit, where it is a rit. Aniyar udaharanam. No, in our case, there are other pratyas where it could be rit, but in our examples, in our study, we have taken this aniyar as a rit pratyaya. So raka refaha ra swara ra shabda or is it there. So rit. In this case, what happens? Upottamam riti. You can look up the sutra later. But what it means is prakriti pratyaya samudayasya upottama swara nityam udatta bhavati. Prakriti pratyaya samudayasya. Note that these are important here. The previously what happened in the pratyasya adiswara, pratyaya is like in the tavyat it was adiswara was takarottara akara pratyaye. Now it says prakriti pratyaya samudayasya. So we'll have to first take the prakriti pratyaya samudaya. So if you take gamaniya, right, aniyar we say gamaniya. This is the prakriti pratyaya samudaya, means together. Samudaya means the samoha, the derived word what it comes after adding the prakriti and pratyaya together. The end word or the pratipadikam, basically it is pratipadikam, right? Prakriti pratyaya samudaya means pratipadikam. Tasya upottama swara nityam udattah. What is upottama means? Uttama means ending. Upottama means one before that. That swara becomes udattah bhavati. In the gamaniya, what is the ending swara? Akara. Yakarottara akara. Now one before that, what is the swara? The one.
ईकारः.
नकारोत्तर दीर्घ ईकारः तत् उपोत्तमः स्वरः सः उदात्तः भवति. So गमनीयः, so generally when we talk also as a normal word also, you can notice most of the times this happens. Like when we say gamaniya, that udatta bhavati tatra iti gamaniya. So Upottamam riti. This is one is given there. Then the other one is, next one is, if you look at the, I'm taking this list one by one here. Right, Atavyatavatani here. Then we have tit also, yat and yat also, they are also tit, right? So tit also means the pratyasya adiswara udattah, tavyat, yat and yat. Like you have neya, meya, deya. Pratyasya adiswara. What is the pratyaya there in the yat?
Yakara. Yeah.
आदिस्वरः अकारः एव तत्र तत्रापि नेय तत्र उदात्तः भवति आदिस्वरः ण्यत् आल्सो कार्य वाच्य कार इति अनन्तरं क्यप् कमिङ्ग् टु क्यप् द एण्डिङ्ग् इस् पकारः so where what is this saying there अनुदात्तौ सुप्पितौ प्रत्ययस्य आदिस्वरः अनुदात्तः भवति Anudatta sup pita. Sup is applied in some other case where the sup pratyaya is added, but that's not the topic here. So we're looking at the pit here. Anudatta, pit, sup and pit. Pit also becomes the anudatta pratyayasya adiswaraha. Udaharanam kyap lep in our case. So if you look at it, kyap, udaharanam is stutya, shishya, etc. So in this case, pratyasya adiswara anudatta bhavati, not udatta. Anudatta. So anudatta means nichai, low tone. Stutya, shishya. Other one also lep. In that lep also, ya doesn't have to be at the end. It is in between, right? Lep. But there also sorry, P, pa is at the end, lep also. I was talking about something else. Lep, pit, so there also agatya. There the ending, pratyasya adiswara. Pratyasya adiswara anudatta. In this pratyaya is lep in the pratyasya adiswara akara eva tatrapi. There is another one also there. Liti, prakriti pratyaya samudayasya pratyayat purvaswara udattah. Prakriti pratyaya samudayasya pratyayat purvaswara udattah. What does it mean? Prakriti pratyaya samudaya means again pratipadikam. Pratyayat purvaswara udattah. Take the, which are the lit one? Nul, liu, lut, and even lep also comes there. But yeah, that's a combination. But let's look at the simple one. In the null, what is the example you've seen before? Karaka, nayaka, right? So here, karaka, nayaka, which one is the pratyaya part? Which one is the non-pratyaya part? Prakriti part. Prakriti pratyaya samudayasya pratyayat purvaswara udattah. In the karaka, the kar, right? Kar plus aka. So when the derivation steps, how are they? Like kar plus aka. That null, aka is the because of the null. Kar plus aka. So aka is the
Sammitam. आकारः become udattah. Okay.
Yes. Prakrit pratyaya samudayasya pratyayat purvaswara udattah. So where we are saying kar plus aka, aka is the pratyaya part. Pratyayat purvaswara. Remove न तु प्रत्ययस्य आदिस्वर प्रत्ययस्य आदिस्वरः तु अकः अ अस्ति but we are not talking about the pratyayasya adiswarah pratyayat purvah swarah whatever comes here like here refa is at the end but that is not the swara so you'll have to go back one step there so akarah bhavati किं भवति उदात्तः here कारकः कारकः ka becomes udatta. Similarly, we have a liu also and lut also. Yatra lit asti. So where liu vardhana. So here, what are the prakriti and pratyaya parts?
Ana.
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 Vardha plus ana. So here, akara, va, after that there is akara, that is udatta, vardhana. Vardhana. There's emphasis on word. Then what was the other one? Lut. Lut like gamana. So there, the gam plus ana. So there also the akara after after ga is a udatta. Maybe these are nuances which were used before. No, we don't know or we don't care. Now, chitaha, chit, yatha, chita is a sutram, where there is a chit, chakarasya, itasti, yatha, trich, ach, shanach. In this case, prakriti pratyaya samudayasya antimassurha udatta bhavati. Again, pratipadikasya means prakriti pratyaya means pratipadikasya. Antimassurha udatta bhavati. The end surah. Trich, in just example. गन्त्र ऋकारः अस्ति तत्र अन्तिमस्य उदात्तः भवति अनन्तरम् अच् द एक्साम्पल् आफ् अच् पच 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 तत्र तत्र चकारोत्तरकारस्य अन्तिमस्वरः अकारः तत्र उदात्तः भवति पच Vada, one who talks. Vada. Pachutrucha, shanach also. Pachamana. The ending is udatta. Vardhamana.
Kartru arthakim. Kartru arthakim.
Kartru, one who does something. Kartru means karta.
One who works. One who works.
Kartru is a pratipadikam, but in the subanta rupena, karta iti asti. Karta, I think we all know. Karta, someone who does, one who works.
One who goes, one who works.
Karyakarta. The last one is the last one is ni. How to say that? Ni nya astite nya nit. So there are two things. Yanityadar nityam. Yatra nyit asti nit asti tatra prakriti pratyaya samudayasya adiswarah udatta bhavati. Means prakritika pratipadikasya adiswarah udatta bhavati. Nyit and nit. यथा घई अस्ति घई राम त्याग तत्र and ktin tumun also they are also nit nakarah it asti tatra So maybe I can add ghai also here. So ghai tatra प्रातिपदिकस्य आदिस्वरः उदात्तः प्रथमस्वरः उदात्तः भवति यत्र राम अस्ति घञ् अथवा त्याग अस्ति तत्र आदिस्वरः आकारः त्यागः राम त्याग एंड तिन् यत्र नित् अस्ति यत्र स्त्रियां तिन् गति भवति तत्र आदिस्वरः उदात्तः भवति अकारः गकारोत्तरकारः गति bhakti and then tumun gantum veshtum adesvara udattah. These are the some of the examples. When there is some these things don't apply, we'll have to just take the default one like adya dhata. For example, we have the ktva, example ktva, ktavatu. So there is no apavada which are defined here. They are the what happens then? Adi udatta pratyasya adiswara udattah. Yatha tva asti gatva pratyasya adiswara ityukte akarah ktva pratyaya kt api tatra akarah adiswara udattah. So this is a summary if you are interested. So what are these other anubandhas are doing? So I think we'll stop here today. Any other questions if you have? Most welcome to
Mahodaya,
ask.
Mahodaya.
Yeah.
This PPT and this recording is available.
Yes, the PPT is also available there. I posted there also, right? It's on the other site also, blog site also, and here also I think. Yeah, here 2024 Kridanta course. Where is slides? I didn't give any.
Slides are available.
No, it is not there. I'll give the link. Sorry. Yeah, I think I forgot. Slides. I'll give you the link here. You can download and yeah. And this one is not updated, but I think you have linked to the YouTube playlist where you can, which I'm posting it. I put the link here also. I'll put. Yeah, all the recordings are available. So, any questions you can ask or you can email me, message.
This was the last class, no?
Yeah, stop here. Thank you for attending. Hope it was helpful, useful. We got some knowledge from here. All of us learned something. Thank you. Dhanyawada. Namaskara.
Dhanyawada Mahodaya.
Thank you so much.
Dhanyawada Mahodaya. Thank you so much for the classes.
Thank you.